Safelist Marketing for Beginners. I want to share with you how I generate leads, affiliate leads every day. I use Safelist, and I've been doing that since 2022. When I got back in network marketing in 2022, I got in Savings Highway Global, and I liked what I seen, and I thought, I'm just going to buy solo ads every week and, buy my way into this. And I did that for 3 months. I spent a lot of money um, with various different solo ad vendors. And in that time period, my upline, she kept putting people underneath me. And I got to the end of my third month, and I called her and says, what are you doing to get all your signups? What solo ad vendor are you using? And she says, Scott, I'm not using solo ads. I'm using Safelist and traffic exchanges. And I just really about fell out of my chair. I really couldn't believe it. I had been a part of them for a long time and just hadn't stepped back in that arena to use them. And so that was like the end of July, 1st of August. And I started using them at that point, and by November, I was an executive in Savings Highway Global, meaning I had 10 or more signups. And by the end of December, my wife had 10 or more signups. So we used that strategy back then to get where we are today. Um, Now, I don't really advertise. Let's say I'm talking about Savings Highway Global. In my Safe List marketing, I don't advertise my opportunity. Okay. My strategy is to give away something. So back then I was giving away credits in Safelist that totaled about $384. And I made funnels up and leads leap, you know, $384 worth of free advertising. And I would get opt-ins, and then I would give them a page that had these safe lists on there and credits that totaled that amount that they could join and get started. Two things happened. I started getting, paid members signed up in those safe lists, and they got in my daily email rotation that went out for a year and a half that showed them my opportunity, which was Savings Highway Global. And that strategy worked, I'm telling you. And I want to tell you, it still works today. Today, my main platform is WorldProfits, and I'm in WorldProfits because they give me like 60 pages worth of promotional ads that I can give away, and I give them away on SafeList. And everybody on SafeList is really they're trying to market their business, but one thing that they keep an eye out for is traffic. They need traffic. So yesterday I did a video. I'll link it up here. You can take a look at it. But I went back to 1st of February and looked at all my signups I had gotten in WorldProfit. And I had ChatGPT go through them and tell me the sources of traffic of where they came from. And the number one safe list was European Safe List. I have got tons of leads using this safe list. I think I'm a elite member. Um, it's $25 a month. It's a great way to advertise. I get to email out about 3 emails every day to over 6,000 people, 6,000 members. And I also switch and use this ES viral mailer here as part of it. And it brings in a tremendous amount of leads for me. I'm not trying to sell an opportunity. I'm giving away traffic. And that strategy works for me today. My number two on the list, and I have done video after video about traffic AdBar, because I'm up to, I've got levels 15. If I can bring it up here. I got 20 pages in there. I get tons of leads every day through Traffic AdBar. I'm 13th overall in Traffic AdBar. I've got one on level 15, one on 13, two on 11, two nines, some eights, and a whole lot of sevens. And it just bangs in, leads for me each and every day. And that's what you got to have. I didn't start using Traffic AdBar in this way until December of 2025. Just, um, less than, little over 60 days ago, about 70 days. And the strategy works. And I advertise pretty much all my WorldProfit sites giving away traffic um, in Traffic AdBar, and it works for me. And then I think the number 5 safe list on my list was Hunger for Hits, and I'm not a member of Hunger for Hits, but Traffic Hoopla uses Hunger for Hits and uses Traffic AdBar and uses Easy Hits for You and free advertising for you. They use many other safe lists that I get to use as because I'm buying their Kickstart traffic. I buy, $25 a month. I get roughly 3,000 hits from Traffic Hoopla. It's a great bargain, and you know they're already in multiple safe lists that allows me to get my um, my pages in front of a lot of other people that I'm not even in. So I highly recommend take a look at them. Those three things, if I was a beginner, that's where I would start. I would focus on those three items. That's a very small budget. You can join Traffic AdBar for free. European Safe List, $25. Traffic Hoopla, $25. It's got a ton of safe list inside that you can join that is top quality, and just join them for free right now and get started. That's what I recommend. And if you want to look at WorldProfit, that's what I highly recommend. You can join that for free, but they give me, 60 to 70 different promotional ads that I get to use that gives away something that's going to get me a lead. And once I get a lead, then I do the same thing I did back in my Savings Highway Global days. I email them about my opportunities. So it's a great strategy. It works. You can do it on a budget. You can scale it as you grow, and I think you'll be very happy with it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.